moment I've been waiting on.
Like, I ain't did nothing.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Not a good day. Okay? Now back to the shaking the table. I just know when they throw drinks don't have no name on it.
She's full of it, girl. You gonna come in here and embarrass me? You said you're a changed woman. Come on, stop being a whore. Slut.
Girl, I'm gonna go out of here. You know what? Honey, I am out of here. I've had my share of beefs with bitches, but never like this bitch. Like, this shit with her, it's just really like, I feel like it's not even real. You know what I mean? Like, how is a bitch like me rolling around with a bitch like her? It just really don't even add up.
Heaven, you definitely going to hell for this one.
Girl, nothing. We don't call people girls.
It's not a good day to hate, trust me. I want to
Start with me?
Hello and welcome to Reality Check-In, the show that gives you your dose of reality tea. I'm Miss Tink.
I'm your girl Tito.
I'm Rashay.
In today's episode, we will discuss this week's reality drama. So we're going to basically, not the shows that have come on starting as of Monday, but the shows that have come over the last 7 days. You know what I'm saying? We will discuss the ins and outs of our favorite reality TV stars, from TV to social media drama. Leave your comments as we will be checking them. Get your cup and let's sip some tea.
Hi. No.
So we can start off in Atlanta. Love and Hip Hop.
Atlanta. So it's going on.
Love and Hip Hop.
But
yes. So they had their last episode.
They
basically.
did. And baby, Rashida gets on my nerves.
Oh yeah, that fake shit.
She sure do know how to get on your nerves.
Between the way she's acting on the show towards Yandy and then also the interview that I saw.
Baby. The one with Carlos King?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't like how for me, if I'm not your friend, just say I'm not your friend. Don't allow me to stick up for you and do all this extra stuff speaking about your
when
husband.
It's convenient for you.
Now I done got roped into some more drama because I was trying to defend you, and I didn't have to because you were my friend. Bitch, I could have minded my business.
Definitely, because Yandy stuck up for her. It is 100% true that she got in Jasmine's path because she stuck up for Rashida. You know what I'm saying? Every time anybody on the show sticks up for Rashida, then Jasmine attacks. You know what I'm saying? That person, like, bitch, you ain't supposed to be friends with Rashida. Or y'all always think Rashida is queen, and you know what I'm saying?
I think because Jasmine took such a hard blow when it came to like
her fucking a married man and getting pregnant.
It seems like she took most of the blame.
What do you expect?
I mean, come on.
But see, my problem is you knowingly slept with a married man. And you expected to not get the backlash because you thought because he's the man, he's supposed to get it. No, baby, you gonna get held accountable too.
Yeah, both of y'all.
It was.
Now I feel like she did hold him accountable. Rashida did, but I feel like she needed to put some pressure for real on that. And
but see, the thing is, I think Rashida did with her husband in private.
Yeah,
I think that's the way she goes with it. Now she did come a little out of pocket on him this season. Good. Came down to Jasmine
a little bit
because she got tired of looking like a fool on social media and everything on the internet. Yeah, we all are sick of it, and she continues to look like a fool because Kirk ain't shit. Like I just seen little things like Kirk was supposed to have been sleeping with Kendra.
Yeah, that was a rumor.
I've been saying that for months though. Like it's come back up. You know what I'm saying? As the show is.
Kendra?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a Kendra. Okay. Now I don't think that will be true. Only because I can't see Kendra going for Kirk.
I can't see that neither.
He doesn't give me that he will be her type.
Jock is her type.
Yeah, but Jock and Kirk.
I mean,
appearance-wise,
Jock look way better than Kirk. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw that apparently Scrappy was supposed to have got into an altercation with Kirk and Jock, which that right there made me feel like it was just bullshit. And it was because what these YouTubers are doing, which y'all need to pay attention. Mm-hmm. When y'all go on YouTube and you're looking at these videos, right? They make the caption to draw you in.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you click on it, it ain't even talking about what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is a waste of my goddamn time.
Yeah, they just want you to get them
they just want you to
catch the views up.
Right, you know? But I do believe that Rashida was a bad friend to Yandy.
Yeah,
a bad friend.
Agree
and I hope that Yandy learns this lesson to stay out of married people's business because that's basically what Rashida said.
I love you some Yandy.
But and you know what? I
like Yandy, but it's times where I feel like Yandy can be a hypocrite.
So, I've been watching Yandy since New York.
Okay.
You know, since day one, since Jim Jones and Chrissy.
Yandy has kind of always
you know,
inserted herself into people's relationships.
right. Because she was in the middle of Jim Jones and Chrissy.
Yes, she was. But she was actually doing that out of concern and love for Jim. But at the same time, you still overstep.
It was love on it. It was love
tell us,
on it.
baby. Tell us.
It was love on it.
You seen it too? When you see it? Oh, okay. She seen that.
But yeah, the thing is, it was just like on the interview, the way that Kirk and Rashida painted it was just like, man, DC's and Yandy want this spot. Which I thought was odd because I thought that it was that Yandy was a main character until we found out that she wasn't on the.
So she is, but she's not. She's not on the intro.
On the intro or on the book.
Is technically like a main cast member, so I
can't see her being demoted down. And the thing is, Rashida and Kirk, y'all were on. She's been on Love and Hip Hop since Love and Hip Hop was Love and Hip Hop.
And also she helped create Love and Hip Hop. She just doesn't get the credentials for producer credit. She helped put that show together.
At some point,
clock that tea.
She better be getting some money.
And my thing is, I don't give a goddamn if you could sit on the camera and say, "Hey, if somebody came to me and told me that your man was cheating on you, Tito,"
right?
Then I wouldn't tell you. But if I walked in the room and saw your man cheating on you, then I would call you and be like, "Girl, you need to pull up."
Let me tell you, if I hear a inkling of some
but what's the
cheating on my friend, I'm calling. Either way, it doesn't matter.
And she's saying they aren't the type of friends that they have like been to each other's houses or talk on the phone or text.
Oh, you're not friends.
Yeah, but that's not the way they've been portraying it on TV. Up until this situation where she got attacked because of the baby mama of your husband, they didn't have this problem. You never heard her say that's not my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Portrayed that, yeah. So they should have portrayed that we're not friends image in the beginning.
From the start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From the get-go.
Switch it up now because something happens.
Yes. I mean, it ain't really much to Atlanta that's going on, but that for real, in my opinion. Besides Carly. She's always
Carly Red, baby, she's always a mess. You can't help her from being a mess.
But she going through the divorce and she going to jail and she getting alimony. I wonder if she lost on the alimony for Carly Red. Yeah, she went to jail for breaking into Tilo's house.
Yeah, yeah, for breaking his house. Mm-hmm. What did you do that for? What did you do that? I don't know what she was looking for. I don't even know what she was going in there to look for.
Don't make sense to me neither.
I think she did it just to start a show.
Yeah. But she do shit for clout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. She do shit for clout.
But was it worth going to jail though? I bet it won't now.
And Jock said he gonna do his own Cass album. Cause it's gonna be better than Spice's.
He said she was messy.
Spice wasn't no real Cass album. That was just drama.
So who gonna do it? Scrappy.
Jock.
Oh, Jock.
I don't know if it will be less dramatic. You got the same people.
I don't know why the fuck anybody thinks it ain't gonna be drama because look who the fuck was on the song.
You got a whole bunch of
you had people that were beefing, right? You had people that were beefing. Like unless you going outside of that circle, because you couldn't. In order to do it and it not be no problem, you can't put Bambi on there. You can't put Bambi and what's the other girl name?
Let's see, Amy. Now catch T. Amy's not coming back next season.
Well,
does Bambi actually make good music?
Cash album? Does Bambi make what Spice said? Well, her 40 followers on Spotify.
Yeah, she did. She ate her up with that.
I say,
y'all know, 11 listeners.
Bambi has 11 listeners on Spotify.
You know, so she was doing a big one, like stay in the hot tub, babe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care for Bambi.
I've never technically kind of.
I do not care for Bambi.
She's always so snippy to me.
And I don't even give a fuck that Scrappy cheated on her. And that may sound fucked up or whatever, because I don't think he officially cheated on her with Diamond. And I think she assumed. And I think she was looking for a way out, in my opinion.
I feel like how you get him is how you lose him.
Yeah, because he was with Erica.
He was engaged to Erica when she started messing with him.
Y'all like Erica?
Like that. He love Erica.
Did not.
I love Erica.
She just as snappy as what's her name?
Erica Dixon?
She's snappy because
but
listen to the shit.
I never see her like. Well, I'm not gonna say never, but I usually don't see her like in a happy mood. Like every time I see her on the camera, it's just like
she cool when she on camera with Mama D and when she on camera with Scrappy. The problem is that Bambi is always bringing shit to her. It's always shit with Bambi coming to her doorstep. Bambi talk about her daughter. Bambi got all this extra shit to say, and it's happening on social media. Yeah. And then it's spilling over into the show.
And she also accused her of abusing her daughter.
Yes, and called CPS on her. Mm-hmm. Why would I be cool with that?
And then she tried to basically someone asked Erica and Scrappy's daughter Imani if she still talked to Bambi, and she was like, "Nah, I don't talk to that lady. Like, stop asking me." She wasn't. I don't. From
it wasn't coming off as her trying to be disrespectful. Yeah,
but that's how Bambi took it. So Bambi then decided
lashed out on social media
to her and started doing. And
I could see how she could have seen that as disrespectful, but you don't do that. None of that stuff on Insta.
She's a child.
If you have a problem, go to the parent, right?
She's a child, and she feel like Scrappy and them ain't gonna do nothing about her money. That's what she feel like.
Probably not, but I mean,
they probably would if she was in the wrong. I could see Erica checking her if she really did something wrong.
And Erica has checked her because Erica and Scrappy checked on camera about the car. Like she couldn't have her car on campus, and all this. Their grades were slipping and everything. Like they really do be parenting.
I think Erica is a great mother from what she shows, what we see. And I feel like behind closed doors, it's probably just Bambi is a little intimidated or a little jealous because at the end of the day, you can tell Scrap still love Erica.
No matter what.
He's still infatuated.
No matter what. Because they was going on trips. I said, y'all going on trips.
You don't see them trips no more, though.
Oh, I forgot about this, though. I forgot about this. It's coming back to me now. So, what about the muzzle that she bought Mama D?
The new baby mama.
I had a good little key off of that shit.
I thought it was good to see
when I tell you, yes, because this bitch to build bird nests on this damn show.
Bird nest.
She done made obituaries on this damn show.
That girl is insane.
She went on a podcast and gave them people a paternity test. Now, I understand.
Am I fucked up to say that the obituary was hilarious?
It was hilarious. All of her
answers. All of it, all of them.
When she put that bird nest for Rashida,
I said, no way you did that in that girl establishment.
And she looks like she got a bird nest on her head.
Where's the bird? I would sit on it. Oh no, I thought
away with the peasants.
Like
she really thinks she live in a castle.
I wouldn't have the type of comeback she do because like it's so creative. Like I never thought about doing that. You so smart.
I wish the fuck you would go around building bird nests and shit.
It's like, so creative. Yeah, she used to be a little pimp.
She's quick with it.
Quick on her feet. Yep.
But I okay. So devil's advocate for a moment with the whole
the baby
muzzle
mama.
and the paternity test thing. So now I don't feel like the paternity test was warranted because they had already agreed to take a paternity test. She said that when she was 5 months pregnant that she didn't have a problem with taking one.
Okay.
Mama D should stay in Mama D lane when it comes down to Scrap relationship. Yeah. So the girl giving your mama a muzzle Scrap was her telling her shut the fuck up. And this is how it's not gonna go in this relationship that we have. Boundaries. Yes. And you can't get mad at her for that.
Show that I'm on the same playing field as you, honey. And
bitch, we can both go there.
Because I know about you, boo. So,
but I fucked her though, because her mama died while she was pregnant. You asked her to move from where she from to Atlanta. And the only people she gonna have down there is gonna be no fucking people. And I do believe she do have another child.
Her moving to Atlanta, you have a choice. You don't have to do it. He's asking you, but if you know that you have a better support system where you are, do what's best for you ultimately.
Do she have a better support system? If her support system was her mama and her mama died, you know.
You never know.
I mean, not only that, it's a newborn baby. So this is a whole different playing field. She's starting all back over, you know what I'm saying? So it will be good. But see, I don't maybe Scrap just don't film with his kids, but I don't never see him with his kids. I love Scrap.
I do see on social media.
On social media,
all right.
Yeah.
So he like
doesn't really show
he likes,
too often on the show.
What's his name?
Amani.
Erkamina X.
Safari.
He likes Safari.
Oh, I can't say
that. Safari do show the children online.
Yeah.
I think honestly that probably had something to do with the contracts, and Erkamina is why he probably didn't have them on the show.
No, he said that he chose.
Didn't really show too much.
He said that he chose not to have them on the show. When he went to Miami and she was in Atlanta, he said he said just because you don't see me posting my kids 24/7 don't mean I'm not with my kids.
True.
Oh.
That was his whole point. I'm spending time with them. It's not for Instagram. I'm spending time with them because I'm spending time with them. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with social media.
Instagram dad say that.
And when you bring up motherfucking Safari and Erkamina,
Chade.
Don't she have her show now too?
Yeah, she does.
2 ways with Erkamina.
But that's gone off
Rest
too,
in
right?
peace to 7.
Yes.
Oh.
Rest in peace to Seven.
Seven with tongues.
That handsome
young
man.
The elephant.
Mm-hmm.
King Kong.
And she left the show. Two Ways with Erica Mena was basically a dating show. Kind of like give you like
Flavor of Love
or Chance and Real, or you know what I'm saying, like that Drewski little dating junk, you know what I'm saying? So you know, it gives all of those type of shows. The only difference with hers is that she has a group of females and a group of males,
and some that
are together. So she's going. That's why it's called two.
Some of them have both.
Because isn't there one
both
them damn names took me out.
Them names,
and then she really got me calling them names because now I don't know what the fuck their real names.
What their names is?
What's
like Mr. Thing?
I don't know. What's Cat Dog real name?
Oh, I know that.
You don't know.
I know that one, Bria.
Oh, okay.
It's Bria.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I looked at
that.
I still don't even know. Okay, so it's the other dude, Turtle. What is his name? Plumber. What's
Aaron.
Name?
Aaron the Plumber.
Oh, his name is really Aaron.
I
just saw her on it.
I know Aaron
on it.
Does he look like Ralph?
I really wish they would have did a reunion for that show though.
They should have, but they did shoot the show a long time ago.
Only because I wanted to see Turtle get up there and see who was going to be there, because Seven ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seven was the one who took his ass down. They might would have jumped him.
That's all he got.
And somebody said that he lost that fight with Cat Dog. I mean, he won that fight with Cat Dog.
I think it was toe to toe. I think it was a tie.
I think the first round she got his ass, and I think the second round they was tied.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because she did get that. It
was a good fight.
She did get a little cut, but I think she took his ass by surprise.
Me too. Because he wasn't expecting that.
He was out of breath.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting
that. Nigga was running an Olympic trampoline.
And he was pissed because he like, baby, I've been in jail damn near all my life.
Yes.
I always been fighting.
It was somebody who...
Yeah, that's how he learned to fight.
It was somebody...
Is that how he learned how to be a plumber too?
I don't know.
Trades in prison.
It was somebody who didn't watch the show to try to tell me about that fight. And I was like, just because you saw a clip, don't mean nothing. Like, you have to watch the show.
But there was some good fighters on there.
Since we still in Atlanta, let's jump to
Real Housewives.
Real House,
baby.
These bitches. I mean, bitches.
So okay,
this shit is getting out of fucking hand.
Porsha. Okay, they tried to rebrand this show this season because they lost a lot of their main peach holders.
They lost 79.999%.
Kandi said because they was taking too long with the contracts that she had to go ahead and start doing other stuff.
Because Kandi got real business.
They decided not to bring back Marlo. They decided not to bring back the Olympic girl. What was her name?
Hey, who they gonna have?
She's not even irrelevant. But they did bring back.
She said, "Damn, who they gonna have?"
They brought back Cynthia and they brought back Kenya. However,
but they
Kenya
didn't bring
suspended.
back. They didn't bring back Cynthia as a main
She wasn't brought back. Well, when she left last season, she wasn't a full-time cast member.
Cynthia Bailey, right? Yeah, she was.
Cynthia hasn't been a full-time cast member since she got married. She
well, she the one. She the one saying with goddamn peaches.
She
trying to pay peacekeeper and shit.
She is, but that's always been Cynthia though. If you watch like the beginnings, well, since she's been on there, she's always tried to be like the level-headed one out the group.
Yeah.
They tried to kind of focus this season around Porsha and Kenya, but Kenya kind of screwed herself and got suspended.
I don't agree with that suspension.
That it was correct.
I don't agree with that suspension because if you was gonna suspend her, then you should have got Brooke up out of there too. Because that bitch gives me pork face. Oh, I'm just like she just got a whole bunch of work.
Wait a minute, run it back.
She gives like she got a whole bunch of work done, and she got a nasal problem. Like,
she can't breathe.
Don't
so you feel like somebody just need to open it up? Just
swear to God.
But you know the crazy thing is Shamil was talking about how Angela's nose is Michael Jackson and Brit's giving me Michael Jackson too. Tito. You know, Jermaine.
Hey.
Lil' Kim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving bitch, please.
Okay, so when you say Lil' Kim in the face, I really
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But Porsha gets on my fucking nerves because she's a whole fucking hypocrite. You know what I'm saying?
But she's always been
there. Because I didn't watch her before. See, I watched a couple of seasons back and caught up with mostly with Kandi on it and everything. But I didn't even see Phaedra on or none of that. And she coming back.
She is, but she's a whole lie.
I seen her on Married to Medicine, so it ain't much of a different. But yeah, so it's like, well, the last episode that came on, it picks up from them being on the trip for Porsha's birthday. Yes. Now, granted, Angela did invite Drew, and I don't agree with that. But
I don't agree, but she ain't tell her a definite no. If you knew you did not want that girl to come, Porsha, say no.
Then go say, You bullied me into saying yes. No,
you
bitch.
You never said yes and you never said no. So how did she bully you?
First of all, you're not a person to be bullied. So let's not even use that.
Because you are the bully. This season, Portia is giving me complete mean girl. Like, she's always had her little moments and she can play the victim, but she also likes to throw rocks, hide her hands, and act like she ain't had nothing to do with it. Like, the last episode where she made that comment about she would F Angela's husband.
Yeah. Out of fucking pocket.
Yes, out of spite.
You don't all the way out of pocket. You don't say no stuff like
that part.
But you don't want nobody to film with your baby daddy. This ain't the nigga you married to. This ain't the nigga that you even got eyes for.
She still has feelings for that man.
I know. What Drew said, if you want to spin the block,
just say
you want to spin the block. Like, I'm not dating him. Drew is working with him. They had a working fucking relationship. I genuinely think that's what it was. I really don't think it was anything else. I don't
think it was nothing else, but she did allude to the fact that he said something about that Drew tried to sleep with him. She alluded to that in this and said that she had it in text
he was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, and she was supposed to be showing the text message. Now that part I was kind of confused on. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. This husband, she stole her friend's husband.
This season, yes, and they're gonna tell Angela, "I would never sleep with another woman's husband."
But you did. It's been proven.
What you do?
You introduced that girl.
We're getting a divorce from
her last.
That's your weekend job, boo.
Yeah. And then you make that comment about you gonna smash her husband. Angela said when Portia say that she gonna sleep with somebody's husband,
believe her.
Believe her.
And when she told, on the chopping block. And let me say, I love her husband because her husband Charles be on it, right?
Baby.
So when she went and told him what happened on the trip, he told her like you was dead wrong for inviting Drew because that's somebody else's birthday trip. You should have left that alone. And she was like, I just wanted them to come together. Wrong place, wrong time. And then she said something about her husband or something like that.
She made the comment about why she stole that woman's husband.
And he was like, no, that's not your business. You was in the wrong place, wrong time. You shouldn't have said that.
She said, don't be on the Portia bandwagon. Let's see if you still because on the conversation, when I told you about that.
The conversation was looking like she was in the wrong 100% to her husband. Till she brought up Portia saying that she was sleeping with her. He was like, not true. And never gonna happen. And when are you gonna have the conversation with her? Because I want to be there. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Because he gonna have a lot to say.
And not only did she say that she would F him, but she said he gets around. He sleeps around and he had to be on Angela too. With a girl in New York.
What irritates me about her saying that is that this ain't the first episode that she done said something about this girl's husband. This is like the third. And then when she asked her, like, when you said you knew something about my husband, what did you know? I was just joking.
No, you won't.
It wasn't that serious. But then in her confessional, she like, my cousin told me the information.
But you still not saying.
But I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
So come on, we need a detective. We need to get down to business.
No, the bitch need to stop lying and playing on her marriage because Angela never came for her.
If you think about it, she's going through a phase right now where she's going through a divorce. This ain't her first divorce. It's her second divorce.
Oh, she was married to the baby daddy.
And no. She was married to this football player named Cordell. That's how when she first came onto the show, she was married to Cordell. He blindsided her and filed for divorce and she didn't even know about it. So that kind of divorce messed her up. Then she got engaged to her baby daddy. So she was engaged to Dennis. He cheated on her. So I think that's why the feelings
Dennis thing really blows me because what the fuck is Drew's husband name?
Ralph, baby.
Oh, I keep thinking his name fucking Dennis. So I was like, they got two Dennises? They both got Dennis.
Ralph is annoying. And this nigga in the damn
basement. I ain't good with names, so I'm like, this motherfucker got Dennis.
This nigga's in the basement. Now, that's what you call a true narcissist. When you want a divorce from someone, but you don't want to leave out the house.
Oh, in next episode, he put the locker out the house. Yeah.
I'm very curious to
because
see how
he's paying the bills, but it's a court order for her to be there. So all she got to do is call the courts and get him in trouble. And she's just trying to be... She's trying even if it's just for TV, she's trying to be the person that is not bringing drama... sticking to the court order and everything. And she's trying to make sure that the kids don't see all of this shit.
Come on, maturity.
Oh, but he went and got the divorce records unsealed.
They were sealed.
So all the secrets and everything come out.
And he was so happy about it. And she was so heartbroken because her whole thing was trying to protect the children from seeing all of what their parents is going through. Who wants to go online and Google that your husband was cheating on you?
He's just like...
And then did you see, coming up in the season, the Boxer twins gonna get into it? Kelly and Britt.
Yeah. I'm surprised because those two are like freaking frack for real.
They like sugar on rice.
Now, speaking of freaking frack, they got Phaedra coming back.
That sounds good too, sugar on rice.
They got sugar and rice. That is good. Like some rice pudding.
And she said that she Boxer twins with Portia.
So yes, Portia and Phaedra were kind of like freaking frack. That's what they called themselves. Up until Phaedra told that lie to Portia, where she said that Candy was gonna drug her and take her to the dungeon.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why Phaedra got kicked off the show, and they never brought her back on because Candy was still on there. The only reason why they brought her back now is because Candy's not
gone.
on there.
Yeah.
If Candy was on there, you would not see Phaedra. She'll still be on Married to Medicine.
My thing is, she shouldn't be on Married to Medicine either.
No, because she won't Married to Medicine. She won't even date
She
Medicine.
was married to the morgue.
She been married to the morgue for a while.
Speaking of
she
dying,
owns the cemetery. I mean, not a cemetery.
Speaking
She's
of dying, though,
director.
Love and Hip Hop Miami, you know.
I am
that's
so
your favorite
irritated with
Gael died and Heaven is alive now.
Gael came back on the last episode. She came back.
She let
Heaven. She was trying to slide up in
my
Derek's
God,
DMs.
like I swear to God, she's gonna
giving
buy.
me obsessed.
What Trick Daddy said? You going to hell for this one? She definitely is, because why the fuck you idolize this girl? Why are you sliding in this man's DMs?
She idolized her so much that she's starting to want what she has.
Oh,
and she met.
You know what? That really does happen in real life.
Exactly what she said. That's why I said she's giving obsessed.
This bitch is local.
You're giving me Crush.
This bitch
Remember
is
that
local.
movie with that old ass movie called Crush, where the girl was crushing on her neighbor and was stalking the other girl, tried to kill her, locked her in the house.
Trina and her husband need to just leave the show.
I think Trina needs to leave the show, period, because she doesn't give that she wants to be on there, and
she probably
honestly,
doing it for a check.
Doesn't help her career because they paint her in such a negative way.
Bitch.
Yeah,
she a straight bitch. No, this season though they did.
She was a lot more softer. This
she had
season.
like 3 minutes,
but most of the time she comes off very just too much.
She showed up late to a show this season and was like
snapping on people.
I'm fucking here. And that's all that matters. But she in there,
but you late
kissing and hugging all on her husband and everything. But she late. Had a wardrobe malfunction, mixed sound check.
You better act like you
professional. Move. And Trick don't be liking that shit.
No.
But Trick Daddy and Trina, they Miami.
He calls her out on her bull though. Mm-hmm. He's the only person because everybody else is kind of up.
He don't know how to keep his mouth closed anyway. So
he don't. And baby, he says some things that you just
who Trick Daddy?
Yeah, he don't keep his mouth closed.
Trick used to just
eat a booty gang. It's off the chain.
Ooh, I don't know if I would ever. Amara pissed me off this season. Shay, I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
Shay.
Get applause for Shay because
hallelujah.
Shay really
I'm so
stepped
glad
up.
you got rid of Fabo.
Yes.
That was it Fabian. That man, get rid of him. Glad you did. Thank you.
What got me was
for that one.
What got me was when she came out and said like he didn't want the baby.
Yeah, he wanted her to
Oh, you was fucking this girl and fucking me while I was like
and
bitch.
Tesla.
Bitch.
She was holding all that to heart.
Bitch.
But I was so glad that she spoke up. I was so glad that she spoke up because
you had a fool for 3 years.
No. She never said that they had like a perfect relationship. She just never talked about what he really, really did.
Shawty, this man disrespected your mama on numerous occasions, and you defended
on national TV.
Weak dick bitch.
Yeah.
On national TV, you went against your brother.
It would have been 3 times.
Yes, I did.
Was it limp?
I don't know.
Real weak. Sound like a 3 out of 10 to me.
It must be strong, just like Ray J's, because Ray J spread his shit everywhere too. Lying ass. I can't. I want to see Princess' reaction when she watched that fucking episode when he's saying that he lied about Amada.
He told her. He told her. She knew he was lying. But I think she was mad. She was just mad because
Amada was working with him and not telling her
after the fact. She should have said something beforehand.
But the shit that he said happened didn't happen. You lost the friendship behind a nigga that was mad because you're dating.
That friendship regardless because it wasn't a real friendship. Because if that was your real friend, you would have known that your friend wouldn't even did that. You would have known that your friend wouldn't overstep them lines. If that's a real friendship.
Maybe they
like Rashida and Yandy.
She looking at Amada the way people looking at Portia, like you sleep with married men, sis.
Valid facts. I forgot about her baby daddy being married. And apparently the wife know about it.
Yeah, what's sick and twisted is that the wife knows about it. No,
I don't think she's
cool with it.
I think he's playing both sides of the fence.
And now
was kind of exposed on the last
and
episode.
now they're talking to each other. They got each other's phone number.
The wife
knows that's where you messed up at.
The wife like, hello, Amada.
You stupid.
Yes.
Is that how she sounded?
My husband is here. You thought he was crossed in the United States, but he's in Puerto Rico.
He's in me.
And then Amada like, oh, I don't want to be your sister wife.
That part.
But bitch, you been a sister wife and your daughters is 2.
No, they're not. They 5.
3. They 5.
5.
Oh, Damn.
Yeah, she said we've been on this for a long time. Them girls is old now.
I don't know what the fuck in her made her think that this nigga was going to leave his wife.
Because he lied to her and
this
told her
season.
that he was.
This season didn't give, I'm leaving my wife. This season gave, I'm going to come to Miami and I'm going to fuck everybody in your circle.
I think what it
That's what it gave.
Oh, that's it.
But he had already smashed some of them in the last season. So it started last
Gael,
season.
yeah.
Gael was first and then the next one was
he just finishing off.
Because he smashed her sister Flo.
See, but that was revenge. Flo was getting revenge on Armada because she thought Armada was messing with her.
Alan was with it.
I don't understand why the fuck you thought, why you cared. Marlon stick his dick in your sister.
Marlon stick his
dick in your sister. It doesn't matter where else he puts it, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He put it in your sister. That's enough to be said. I mean, with that.
I don't understand why they still married. I'm sorry, that I don't care what my mama said.
It would have been a fucking divorce. Because as much as she acted as if she pushed it against her mama and she got this shit together,
she don't.
It gives. Because you got this nigga on this string. I don't fucking want you.
But
come to the house and live here. Come live at the house and clean the pool and mow the lawn and help watch the kids.
He did everything for her, so I guess she's used to that. Maybe
not when you breaking away. You're in the studio with other people
and other. She had a girlfriend,
a boyfriend,
two boyfriends.
all, and then she's supposed to have
was one of them. Alan was the only one that cared about her.
This accent.
Girl, no, when she called them to the daggone restaurant to have cake. That was the funniest part of the episode for me, honey.
She called her mama and her sister.
And her husband.
Because Armada had bought a cake.
And the mama had some of the cake, and the mama loved the cake. And then she took the cake to the sister's restaurant, pissed off. And she was just like, Amara brought this cake over. She's messing with Marlon. And Gael was like, well, was the cake good?
That's what we're asking.
She tried to get a piece of the cake.
And she got mad that bitch in the trash can.
But Gael was like, it was good. So she had them come to the restaurant to feed them cake. She was like, yeah, because since you guys like cake so much.
You know who disappeared, though? Estelita.
You know why she disappeared? So on social, the last episode that she got deported. She was talking about, no, she didn't get deported, but she was talking about how she had those fucking illegal butt shots. And how they was causing, the last episode that she was on, she talked about how she got illegal butt shots.
These look, y'all bitches with these BBL.
Start having
do some research before you do all that.
She started having health issues. So with the last part of the season, she was in whatever country getting the shots removed, like getting the stuff that was injected in her booty out.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's why you didn't see her.
I wonder how many people it gotta happen to for people to stop doing that shit. Because it's been happening and it's publicly happening.
A lot of people that are having issues now, they got it done so years far ago. Back now that they're just starting to have those complications. So now they're deciding to do something.
But people still going to the table to go
get them BBLs.
Yeah,
and that process alone
and legally
is dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. But speaking of tables. It brings me to
shaking the table.
The girl, what's the girl name? Not Zoe, the other one.
Ching Diamond.
Yes,
baby.
Yeah, with her telling her baby daddy that he might not be the baby daddy.
That part, she was pregnant. But okay, it was the way that she told him that she was pregnant and got mad at him because he found a job. Now, mind you, you wanted him to get a job the whole time.
No, the job came before the pregnancy.
She told him the same day.
Oh.
So at the same time that he was telling her that he got a job, it was in Arizona. She didn't like that. That's when she told him that she was pregnant.
And he was like, you told me to go find a job. She said, not in Arizona.
But he was trying to make sure that he could do what you wanted him to do.
You should have gave me instructions before.
And at the end of the day, he's a whole prison. Like, he's an inmate. He's a felon. He got a record. So maybe
it's
he couldn't
hard,
find anything in Miami. Maybe Arizona
he was
the best
going to go find
another
bitch.
He got to do what's best for him.
So what the hell they gonna do?
Your mama was pressuring that nigga about him being deadbeat and a bum and living off of you. He went and did what y'all asked him to do.
Well, they gonna be long distance parenting.
But
and
she
did revenge sex.
She did that when they got the arguing. So they got
hold on. Now when she was pregnant, right?
No.
That's how she got pregnant.
That part.
Yeah, she don't know who the baby daddy is.
She went and had some revenge sex with some other dude.
Mind you, a stupido.
She got him at the baby.
She already got another kid.
And
her mother has that kid.
Yeah.
Oh, so her mama gonna have the other one too, then.
And
her mama said she ain't going for that shit.
This is the
Okay,
kicker.
I know that's right, Mom.
Here's the kicker. She ain't tell that man that she didn't know whether it was his baby
Yeah, I didn't think
until
she would.
had a fucking baby photo shoot.
Sure.
They
And
were
he was
having
in
a
it.
photo shoot to celebrate the baby. That may not be his baby. Why you got me here taking pictures for a baby that you don't even know? Mine?
Yep.
So she told him after, or she hasn't told him yet?
No, she
She
told
told him
at
during the photo shoot.
Wrong fucking timing. Timing.
After they
had
finished
wrapped
the
up the photo shoot. Yeah.
Timing.
No,
You should have been told her, told him in the beginning.
She didn't know she was gonna tell him at all.
that part.
Like he don't deserve to know.
I wish I had some.
But
like
he
you
probably
not,
right now.
He probably spent so
you
much
not,
money and
like
all
you
that.
not on national TV and he gonna see this
He's
fucking
gonna
episode.
see it anyway.
That's if you watch it. You know, some people that record films,
They
don't
might watch
it
clips
back.
though. It might be clips.
Some people don't even like. They say they don't watch it for their own mental stability.
And my girl leaving, Zoe leaving.
Yeah, Zoe's moving to Texas. I think that'll be a good move for her. Like watching her, I follow her on social media. She got gastric bypass. So
she did.
yeah, she got
lost
gastric
a lot of weight.
bypass. Not yet, because she just recently got it. So she's been going through
She's
like the
0
process
pounds.
and just explaining how it is. She ain't 0 pounds. I don't think she's gonna get
baby,
down
they
that
be
much.
0 pounds.
She ain't. I don't think she's gonna be able
0
to get
pounds?
to 0.
Oh my god, damn.
My lord.
They damn near.
0
But she's
pounds
been
is dead,
documenting.
baby.
She's been documenting her procedure and vlogging it to kind of, show people.
I said 0 pounds is
what the
dead.
real
She said yeah.
experience is.
Right.
She was serious. And then who else do you have on there? We talked about Amara. We talked about Shay. We talked about Flo.
All the drama.
And Pinky Doll.
Oh,
The
girl, I don't
newest
wanna talk
member
about
to
her
the
ass.
show.
oh my god,
Let's
she's
talk
so
about,
fucking
you want to
annoying.
sit up here and embarrass me?
We can keep on going past her.
That girl,
she came onto the show just doing way too much. She started
Yes.
off kind of humble,
Yes.
but she got some advice from Bobby Lights where Bobby told her basically like, you got to do
Steal your
whatever
moment.
you need to do.
He didn't say
get
do the
spotlight.
shit in the middle of somebody else's show.
Yeah,
He did
she
not
came
say
and
that.
interrupted people while they was
So
performing.
And
Bobby.
I love the new Bobby.
Yeah, I do.
I love the new Bobby.
Sober
Is he
Bobby.
sober
New and
Bobby?
improved
Sober
sober Bobby.
Yes,
I'm
sober
glad
Bobby is
he
alright.
admitted that he was on that cocaine.
The stupid shit
I mean,
was that
even
he
if
thought
he admitted,
planning a
it's all
trip
over his
Gael
with Gael was gonna be smart.
That was dumb.
Because
all that.
Gael is a
Messy,
fucking
messy,
tool.
messy,
like,
messy, messy.
no ma'am.
Her middle name should be Messy.
No
Yeah,
ma'am.
her first name need to be Messy.
Speaking of some messy shit. Courtney act unfaithful, huh?
Okay, so that's
Catching bitches in traps.
So it's like the new age cheaters.
Girl.
It's like new age
Okay.
cheaters. It's so awesome. And Tammy Roman is the host.
Yes.
Y'all know her from like Real World, Basketball Wives, mostly from Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
Most people remember her from Real World.
Because Real World was before my time.
But
The
you know,
episode
crazy.
she
My
was
brother
on.
remembers her from Real World. I seen some of the episodes with her on there too, and why she.
And then they
was
tried to bring her
snapping.
back on the new
Oh, the reboot that they did, and
it's,
she was ready to whoop ass because they kept using racial, saying the N-word and stuff and doing stuff that.
Oh,
made
and
her
she's on
feel
the Miss Pat
uncomfortable.
show, so y'all should watch that. It's one of my favorite TV shows.
She is on the Miss Pat.
Oh,
She's
okay,
on a lot
okay.
of stuff.
Yeah.
She's on another show too. I can't think of what the name of it is. She also has Bonnet Chronicles, where she does her little videos and her bonnets on social media.
So the first Joan, it was like this guy
Skittles.
came. The first one was Porcion.
Yep, it was the one that was married.
So it's only been like 3 episodes though. But it was Porcion. Yeah, he was married to the girl, but the girl had been in a relationship with somebody, dealing with somebody else for 7 years. And she had been married to him for 3 years.
That part, yep. It was the guy that Mike, that was his name. She was messing with him for 7 years and he had a relationship with her children. And she just didn't know how to cut that relationship off.
But
because
baby, when
they
she
had
got
been
in,
friends for so long and because of
when-
that relationship.
when
with
they
the
got in
children.
front of her, she cut this shit real short. Like
She was like,
nigga,
I'm
you were
not
doing
cutting
too
you off
much.
for my husband. I'm not
You're
cutting
doing
my
too much.
husband off for you. I'm not leaving you.
Yeah.
You thought it was.
Real
Baby,
quick.
he
She
was
gathered
so
herself
heartbroken.
real quick.
That man was buying her stuff. They was going to hotels. He was buying the
wow.
children gifts for the birthday, calling the
tricking.
children on his own.
Tricking is Skittles.
Baby.
Now, Skittles.
Oh yeah, now that whole situation was tricking.
Hey,
and
Tammy
tricking
hates
the guy.
when you don't tell her the whole story and then she end up looking crazy because she defending you. So
Nah, I understand it.
Skittles was saying, you know what I'm saying, this is my man, and then he out here, I think he cheating, whatever,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Never said
And
that he was a sugar baby.
the whole time. Now the crazy thing is,
So you know how you
Skittles
look
was
for a
on
sugar
another
daddy?
show.
A sugar
Yeah,
daddy?
yeah. So
You get a sugar baby.
Right.
He's the baby. So basically
He's
he was
getting
getting money
paid.
from older.
It was a
older
transactional
older.
relationship.
Yeah.
And
His
she knew that
boyfriend.
in the beginning.
No,
Yeah.
Tammy didn't know that in the beginning. beginning.
But she though
Skittles did.
Yeah. So
Skittles is,
it's not cheating, you know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He did. Okay. You already knew that up front then.
And he made it seem like they formed a relationship. Now the guy's whole perspective was,
if I'm giving you
money for everything that you need
and taking care of you,
and I'm taking care of all your needs, then I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Basically, and
He's
you got to do what I ask.
Yeah, he can.
And the other one that was in a relationship with him was a transgender female, and she knew what it was. She was like, "Oh, I only deal with him for his money."
Yeah, she was like, "Long because he got mad at her for trying to go to the store.
For a good time, not a long time. I love.
He got mad at her for going to the clearance rack. Catch that. Spent $3,500 at one store.
Clap that too.
One store.
Hello.
But then the latest episode,
honey, where the girl said that the man won't performing.
Yes.
Yeah. She
hold
was
on, Meek and white guy.
Stroking.
She ended up having sex with the black guy was so in denial though.
Yeah, he really thought that
he was like, I think she's scared.
She's not dating.
I think she's scared.
I'm
not in a relationship. I was sitting there like,
bruh,
she just said it.
Honestly, okay, not making it about race, but I think that's probably why the black guy was like, what?
And then looking at him,
it don't look like someone that you would be dating.
You wouldn't have thought that he was
not her type.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought that.
The black guy was in so much denial. He was like, "Are you scared of him?"
He said, "No, because this can't be true. This ain't real life." So
yeah, he was not. He wasn't buying the shit. He wasn't buying the shit that they were selling, and they kept on telling him over and over again, like, "Yo, like." She's in a relationship with this man. She's been in a relationship with him for some years.
Yeah.
Like
he was like, "No, she's just scared to tell y'all the truth. That's my girl."
Nah,
she came out
there. The only thing she wanted
was more sex, better sex,
more sex and better communication.
Better sex.
Because then they didn't know how to talk.
She wasn't pleased.
So they'd be like, "What do you feel?"
What did he say? No. Oh, that's it.
He was malfunctioning.
Fucking crickets.
He was malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
He's like, yeah.
Broken record. Okay.
Like, yeah, that's
not even a broken record. It sounded like somebody scratched the record.
But they ended up working out. I like
they got engaged.
They did a 3-month follow-up. So at the end of every show, she do a 3-month follow-up.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? They're doing good. They got engaged. They went to counseling. She cut that dude off completely. And she's a model. So she doesn't even model for him no more or anything. She let that whole thing go.
Yep.
She was like, we is over this.
But you can catch that show every Tuesday.
Speaking of being over MTV. Shit. Love After Lockup. Jesus.
Okay. So, Love After Lockup, my favorite show. Only because it is the most entertaining bullshit you will ever see in your life.
So,
you got a whole bunch of random couples. Some of these people are inmates that they may have known before the inmates got arrested.
Right.
Some of them meet them while they're incarcerated. Most of them meet them while they're incarcerated from like these pen pal websites for inmates, which I don't understand. How the hell
they really be on there?
Have a pen pal website for inmaits.
And they damn near be selling their stuff on
that Backpage and all that shit. I mean, if they do all that, they do.
Why do y'all have tablets and shit in jail? Y'all, I see why niggas go to jail. I see why.
I see why niggas go to jail.
Yeah, because you don't get to do nothing but sleep all day.
Are you planning to take a trip?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know that's why they go.
I don't want to go. Right. I would never do anything to land myself up in there. Right. But what I'm saying is they like it. It's vacation.
Being that this is Love After Lockup, these inmates are getting released or about to be released or whatever, and they're joining the free world
and acting a whole fool.
Yes. So let's start off with Alexis, Julius, and Ashley.
Okay. So
and from Connecticut.
This is a interesting one. So why did somebody say that he looks like a foot? And ever since then, I have not been able to.
I gotta see this man.
That he looks like a foot.
It was her dumbass saying that he looked better than Chris Brown because I don't know.
She was way too much. So Ashley was the Hispanic girl that he was dating, and then he was dating the black girl Alexis. He went home to Alexis, like he paroled to Alexis's house, but he was still talking to Ashley on the low. Yeah. Now, days before he got released, he started giving Ashley signs that he won't truly fucking with her.
Yeah, like he stopped saying, "I love you."
Oh, her eyes was closed.
Yeah.
And why she couldn't see? Okay.
Yeah. She blind. She turned into Stevie
She had on rose-colored glasses.
They were rose.
Because that nigga straight up, let me tell you, like, first of all, the first day he got out, he said, "My mom picking me up from jail." He never made it to her at all. Told her he couldn't make it. Him and his mom was doing some stuff that was gonna take longer than expected.
Maybe like a family.
Somebody said he blinks like a Furby.
But But what did he do? He gets to the hotel with her the day after he got released.
Mm-hmm.
And when he goes in, it's like she's like, "Hey, like,
she's really hyper.
Oh my god, like it's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But it's also her birthday." So she's
right. So she's just
excited. Too excited.
She wanted to spend time with him. He just got out.
It was like a turn off because she was too excited. And
you think so?
Yeah,
it was a turn off for him.
Yeah, for him.
For him.
If you watch it, you. For
like
me,
he literally said that
I would have been turned.
He literally said that with his phone like this.
Calm down for 10 seconds.
He literally said that with his phone like this.
And he was like, "You getting the wrong idea."
And he was like, "We could chill."
So So at the end of the day, he don't like her. He don't like her.
She was over there like, "We can go to the pool." He was like, "I don't know how to swim." I can't swim.
She said he can go. Keep on going. I'm be
something. You can go in this. You can swim in your swim trunk.
I can't get in the water at all.
But we can go out to eat.
We can chill.
But I like Mexican.
Look, I just got out of jail. That's how he was.
Like she just want to spend time with you. Like you just got out. He did not give a fuck.
He said she was too excited. Her energy was off, and she didn't look the same.
She catfished him.
Mm-hmm. That's what his real problem is. He just don't like her no more.
I think because the pictures that she sent him had filters on them, and it also didn't show that she had a fabulous tooth.
What the fuck did you have to say fabulous?
Okay, well, you talk about me.
Just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't show that she was a little snagger-tooth.
Right.
So, I think all of those things in combination, he was just like,
that's his real issue.
He even said that Alexis was healed and Ashley was healed.
And did he say that to her?
No, he said that.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
No, this bitch told her. Yes, he told her it was another female. And
okay,
he told
transparency.
Her, and he thought her we were never in a relationship. Where you get it from?
That part he said, I don't know where you getting the wrong idea. He
made her feel like she was delusional.
And she started cussing him smooth out and then walked out of her hotel room.
She got his name tattooed on her chest.
Yeah.
She's stupid.
But
he was in jail when you did that.
He told her
she should have.
He told her he was gonna get it hers and never did.
I feel like if he was more attracted to her when he came out of jail, he might have had a different response.
Yeah, he probably would have tried to keep
it going. Mm-hmm. Do you think he's gonna be faithful to?
No. Nope.
He don't. I don't think he know what faithful is. No.
He wasn't faithful to her when he was dealing with her the first time. I really feel like it's some other females, but I can't. What I will say is,
but what I heard
is very transparent to these. I mean, when they ask him, he is so honest.
Yeah, he did. He did go back to the other girl and tell her, like, look. Yeah, with somebody else.
She asked, was there another woman? And he said, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. There was.
Hey.
He was like, but I ain't dealing with her no
and so I could cut it off.
Told everything.
Yeah.
But that was the real reason why he went to go see her. He didn't go to cut it off. So it's like he's partly transparent. He's gonna tell you some of the truth, but not the whole truth.
He said, "Baby, I tell you exactly what you need to do."
And then she asked him to share locations.
And he was like, he ain't with that.
Like, baby, I don't know about that. We gotta think about that one.
Cause he's still fucking around for real. He still want to do what he wants to. He just got out.
You can tell. They asked him in the interview. One of the producers asked him.
Word on the curb.
What's the word? Girl?
She pregnant by him. I don't think I would have did that.
Not at all.
Okay, but when y'all think about it,
he don't even like you.
Both of those females are very significantly older than him. He's 25. She's 29. The other one was 31.
The black girl's 29?
Yes.
Oh.
And Ashley was 31. He's 25. That says a lot. He been locked up since he was 17.
Oh, child, yeah, he out thugging. He just want to thug.
Coming out to sow his royalty.
He's 18 years old right now.
Yeah, he's coming out to come
get some wet, child. That's all he want to do.
Mm-hmm. That's all he been trying to do.
Brooke and JK from Aquila, Texas.
Okay, Brooke gets on my nerves. Like, I understand some of her points of where she be coming from when it came to like him promising to see the boys, but y'all ran out of time.
Yes.
What are you mad for?
Thank you, because you
want this man to violate his probation.
She took off on him.
Was ready to, because he didn't go meet her sons when he said that he was. And she's very serious about if you're going to be involved in my son's life, you got to actually do what you say.
Why would I risk my freedom for you?
No, the problem was they got held up at the probation's office when he went
for
there.
3 hours.
There for like 3 or 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. And then this bitch thought it was 5 o'clock and it was 6 o'clock.
So is this the only day that he can go see?
No.
All right, then what is she complaining?
She
from?
was wholeheartedly flipping out to the point where this nigga snatched the keys because she said she won't go nowhere. He took the keys and was like, "Well, shit, then you ain't driving this car."
Right.
And then it got to the point where he had to get in the damn driver's seat and drive them home.
Yeah.
Right.
So that he wouldn't miss his curfew.
Yeah.
Because he has a whole ankle.
And that's not a game. Why does she think that's a game?
Girl, the mama was
the
just
mama was like,
so
well, you need to go.
Make him late.
Right. Like, you need to go.
Probation? You want him to go? You want him to go back to prison?
Like,
the way,
for real?
but the way her mama
small?
broke down her personality to him
was
like,
spot on.
look, it's not even your fault. She's been hurt before. Mm-hmm. So therefore, she's gonna be on you about different girls. She's gonna be on you about communicating. She's gonna be on you. Her insecurities gonna come out, and either you gonna be willing to deal with it, or you need to just step the fuck off.
Yeah,
because
you gotta be patient with her.
But so what he need to do is step off.
But
he meeting up with his fucking ex.
That part. Now, so what happened was
they both fainted.
Brooke and him had like a break while he was incarcerated, and he ended up talking to another girl named. Is her name Alexis too?
Alex.
Oh, Alex.
No, he was Alex.
He was with Alex? Okay.
Alex is his ex, like the family
Alex
know
cheated
Alex.
on him.
Yeah.
And then he ended up getting back with Brooke because they did take a break.
Yeah.
And ended up getting back together.
She met JK.
With her.
She met JK when she was 13.
Mm-hmm. And he still communicates with Alex and is going to see her.
Mm-hmm. As soon
after.
Is that the one that like when the girl sleep, he out there on the phone with?
No, that bring me to Kuyana and Demadrick and Lubbock. Yes.
Aww.
Joella.
Damn it! I heard
Jaws. That's what we gonna call her. Jaws.
It's Joalia. I forgot.
Joella. That's what it is.
Joella.
We're gonna call her Jaws.
Little JJ.
Jaws. Little JJ.
Little JJ, because that's what she looked like.
Yeah,
she's okay. So
she's saying
Kiana has a point.
Kiana is saying she's still in love with Demadrick. 100% true. But Demadrick is playing a card where so he's teetering that fucking line. Yep. Mm-hmm. And he's saying it so he can see his kids. But you haven't seen anything where she's withholding the kids from you just because you don't want to be with her. That's my problem.
You haven't seen it, but that don't say that it hasn't happened. Because there's got to be a reason that he's doing it.
Well, nigga, you going outside in the wee hours of the night to talk to her.
Because you're into her. You really want to be with the baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like she overreacted about that hug. That hug it was churchy to me.
I think she was just because he's already cheated on her with the baby mama, not once, but twice.
And got 2 kids.
That part. I think that's why she was so like, you don't need to be touching on him. You don't need to give him a hug. And he don't need to, if you know that you already didn't overstep that line, don't even take it there. I get that it's a sensitive subject for her, but just don't do it so that you can avoid all that conflict at home.
Yeah, that's
happy home. Less stress.
Speaking of avoiding shit, I think that we need to just throw Michael in the trash. And
Michael
just
and
leave
Joey.
him where the fuck he at.
I don't think that
this nigga failed his drug test.
Yeah, he failed his drug test.
The second day out of jail.
Second day.
And he took his boyfriend's phone, girl. Took his boyfriend's
phone. Oh, girl, that
shit
was hilarious.
Had it in the car and then told me something. I don't know how it got in there. The producer snitched on him and told his boyfriend.
And he still didn't believe it.
And he a thief.
And then told somebody that his boyfriend was born.
Yeah, I don't.
What he learned in jail?
That's what made me feel he doesn't like him. They known each other before he got incarcerated. They were dating before. They were intimate before, but they were also both getting high together. Joey doesn't
not
get high
the right
anymore.
person to about to say.
Yeah, one of them is completely clean. The other one is only clean because he was incarcerated.
Well, he really not clean 2 days.
His first day out, he said that he said,
I'm trying to find a way to get away so I can go get high.
He said that's what I'm thinking about, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So it brings us all the way to Richmond, Virginia, Savannah, and Bradley.
I like
Savannah.
I like those two together.
I like Savannah.
I don't like his family.
Yes.
I think his family's too involved.
All of his family got issues with her. Both his sisters, one of them she was friends with, she ended up having a physical altercation with, and then they ended up cool. But the other sister was like, like basically like she was gonna hold Bradley hostage. And Savannah looked at her and said, I don't have a dungeon in my basement, right? She was like, no need to get snippy. She was like, I'm not holding him hostage. Like,
hey,
that's my man. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Brooklyn and Brian in Columbus, Ohio.
Her brother, low-key, got on my nerves a little bit. I felt like he was drilling him It was the way that he was questioning him. I don't think it was necessarily that you asked the question.
I think I saw that shit coming to blows if she wouldn't have walked in when she did.
Because I think the production told her
offensive. I think production told her go ahead and go stay your boo because
your brother about to get fucked up
a
little too much. Like the man just got home. So give him a little bit of time to kind of get acclimated. Like, I appreciate the way the dad had the conversation.
Yes, that was more respectful and everything.
That was the way that you have that conversation.
This nigga on house arrest and you in there asking him why he ain't got no job. He just
bumming off of your sister.
What you thought?
He ain't been home number 2 seconds.
I'm just chilling.
And when he was home, he was in a halfway house for the first part of his release.
Mm-hmm.
So when does he have the opportunity to do the stuff that you think or feel that he should be doing for your sister? If your sister
he came like an aggressive way,
why are you complaining?
And if he go do some illegal shit that affect your sister, you gonna be looking fucking crazy in the face. So leave him alone.
That part because you pressuring him.
Yeah,
let him breathe. Let it happen naturally. But I understand his concerns, but it was just the way he went about it.
Now I can see them same concerns in a year.
Yeah, if he's still in the same place.
He said he got 3 to 6 months on tether. Let him serve his in the house. He can cook. He can clean while she working.
He was on the grill.
Right.
This man, you talking about something? He just.
I don't like the fact that
he out here cooking for everybody.
I don't like the fact that you had this motherfucker walk around the house going to these people to go meet with them to go have these conversations. Like you telling him he need to be enthusiastic about it.
You got to let it happen organically.
Right.
I would never force anyone that I'm dating to go have a conversation with my brother or my dad.
She was pushing
it
too much.
Yeah.
I would just let that happen naturally.
Yeah. She was pushing it real hard. And then you got Will and Courtney, Sacramento, California.
Them two, I think okay. So I feel like they might be the only lasting couple that
you think they're gonna last?
I feel like she likes him for real, and then she loves him because he. I don't think she's gonna get cold feet. I feel like she's gonna go forward
with the wedding.
Uh-huh.
I think she gonna have cold feet.
I think she might. I mean, but most who don't have cold feet when they get married.
She only know him for 24 hours.
I mean, in real life, yeah. In real life.
But they be playing the fuck out their camera play. Because I honestly thought that when he was talking to Jaws, that he was about to go to her house and she was putting on lingerie.
Jaws for real.
Whole time.
It was the other girl.
Yeah,
you know they do that to make you. That's how they grasp.
Yeah.
Because they'll play the same.
What the fuck ain't going up here? She putting on lingerie. Oh, fuck no. Lingerie.
Now, I am curious, or not curious, I can't wait to see who's going to return from this series and go on to Life After Lockup, because you know they got the spinoff where they do a continuation of some of your favorite couples. And I want to see also the return of Timmy and her husband. I don't know if they're going to be
Who the fuck is Timmy?
The black girl from the last season, they got to fighting with the mama. From Life After Lockup.
I'm gonna have to
She fought the mama, and then she was trying to make it seem like the mama hit her first, but she hit the mama
first. The one who got the lisp? The dude got the lisp?
Uh-huh. When the dude had the cameras.
He was watching her while she was... when he was locked up, he had video cameras in the house.
That part. Now, they also got introduced to the whole series from Love during lockup, because that's the first part. You get to see how they interact while the inmate.
That was his way of connecting with her and the kids.
He had cameras in the room. He could see from the prison.
He would discipline the kids and stuff. If they're doing something that they ain't supposed to do. Like you see, the little boy was sitting on the couch with his foot on the couch.
Like, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that.
He ain't getting trouble. Oh,
no, this man had a cell phone in the prison. He was sending her money from the prison because he was in there gambling. He
funded her whole life. She didn't work.
She didn't have to work.
She didn't work until he came home.
And only because the job that he got wasn't necessarily bringing in the amount of money that he used to, and he didn't want to do nothing illegal.
Oh, okay.
So
that's the only reason why he told her you got to get a job.
And she was used to working.
She should be okay with that.
She was.
Okay,
she was. After some time, she kind of had a little bit.
But he told her to go get a job, and then he wants to have a baby.
Mm-hmm. And in order for y'all to take care of this baby.
Not right now. I mean, just wait it out a little bit.
Yeah, baby. But that was,
speaking of waiting on shit, I am so tired of these motherfuckers on Love and Marriage Detroit.
This season is giving me snooze fest. I am not feeling.
I just don't like the Christina and Brandon hate train. Like, I feel like that. What's his name? Anthony. I'm gonna get him a new name. I'm gonna get him a new name.
Clown.
No.
What we gonna call him?
Anita.
Oh, because he real bitch me. Okay.
Anita and LaToya. They get on my goddamn nerves. You know what I'm saying? They have no purpose but to nitpick. Yeah, it's sickening because it's like you are really stirring the pot for what? Y'all are all black successful entrepreneurs.
And I think that's why the season is so snooze fest to me, because it's the same thing from the first season.
Right.
Where they just basically all have a problem or issue with the same two people. And this season, I don't even see what Brandon has done to where
Brandon do shit but dress like the other motherfuckers in the group.
I don't understand the beef with or what his hard on is.
You know what Brandon. I hope before they do this reunion that Bravo started saying where Anthony basically said he was dick riding. I think he said that to him.
They're gonna bring it up on the reunion.
Good,
so
because I can't wait for these motherfuckers to handle his. Look, Anita,
I hope Bravo gets in his ass.
Yeah.
I really do, because Bravo seems to be the only person on their show that speaks fine.
And the Dobines can go too. They can go too. They can ship.
I'm not really
get on the boat. They
what I will say is the girl, what's her name,
Kimberly.
She has the last 2 episodes kind of turned a new leaf, so to say, and she's not as nitpicky about Christina to her face.
So she just became a fake bitch.
Okay. They actually seem like they're trying to move forward, and I like that part of them. I didn't like her when she first came onto the show, but I can't say she's changing somewhat. Just
what's she changing it? I don't see her changing. I just see that. I just see that I feel like this. Christina is the HBIC when it comes down to that fucking show.
Yeah, she
Christina
is.
She's like Melody. Yes. So they hating on her because of her fucking position. And I think secretly, bless you. I think Anita want her.
You think Anthony won't?
Anita? Yeah, I think Anita want Christina.
You're stupid. Why do you keep calling me that, Anita?
I think Anita want Christina.
I'm sick of you.
So
you think he think Christina look better than his wife?
I think he's 100%. Infatuated. I mean, she does, but I think that he's infatuated
with Brandon. I think he got a crush on Brandon more so than the wife, because he talk more about Brandon than he do Christina.
Because
if
he can get Brandon out of the way, like what possessed him to invite Christina to his podcast?
Because he does a podcast about music, and I think that he wanted to put some
just
shine
because
on
she
her.
started humming in the shower again don't mean that she needed to go and talk about music on a podcast, okay?
And because they resolved their conflict from the last season, so they were in a good place.
But allegedly, so was him and Brandon. But he invited Christina.
He ain't never in a good place.
He did not anticipate Christina and her bulldog and her man child to walk in.
Her man child. He is a man child. Chelsea. That's the bulldog's name. Chelsea. I was trying to think of her name. It was coming to me. She annoys me.
Oh, you can see with the dog, huh?
What I will say also.
No, she know how she annoy me. Because you know how you can read bitch on somebody? So when she read bitch on Anita, she just decided to go, why you keep looking like that? Why you keep looking like that? Don't you like
Anita.
Anita.
You gonna call him Baker, dude?
She read.
Gonna put the Baker
no, that's disrespectful to her.
That's disrespectful.
But when she read the bitch on Anita, she just be coming for him. And he started it the first time, though. Like, she didn't come for him at the wine thing. He kept making sly remarks.
Yeah, at the wine thing.
Yes, that's what all this shit stemmed from.
At the podcast situation, y'all had supposed to resolve that, right? Y'all moved on.
When did they resolve it? Because the last time she got into it with anybody, it was with the fucking wives when they were supposed to be helping pick out the ring for Christina. She cussed both their asses out at one time.
And then she said
she jumped their ass by herself.
But okay, this is why I still feel like Christina should not have brought her. You knew that they don't get along.
She's her brand manager.
She just became the brand manager. You could have left her ass at home. She didn't need to be there. And you've been going on interviews prior to now without her. Okay, but you didn't need her.
This is my thing, though, right?
That's the only thing. I love Christina, but I still feel like she shouldn't have brought her.
Christina got a damn girl.
She
know that damn girl off the chain.
That part. But Christina tried to play like she don't know.
Christina said, I ain't never seen that side of her.
You have. Your husband said
she said, I don't deal with that. Like,
but
she
what
doesn't
I will
talk
say,
to me like that.
Kimberly was honest in that moment and said, I've never seen that side of Chelsea either. And I can appreciate that because she was transparent. She didn't try to throw, she didn't jump on the bandwagon. And when they had their argument on the last episode that just went off, they were it was LaToya and Kobe against Chelsea. Kimberly went to her and was trying to calm her down to keep her like, don't show out, don't give them what they're basically calling you. They're saying that you're ghetto. Don't give them that.
But bitch, she was fighting 2.5 people.
But Kimberly was trying to keep her cool. Kimberly didn't jump on the bandwagon.
Tito said what? She was fighting 2.5 people
because the girl pregnant. Stupid.
Get on my fucking head.
She's pregnant.
She's so stupid.
The fuck? It's already gonna look bad no matter what because she's arguing with a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
And Kobe is the type of person who's like, oh my God, I'm already having a girl and now you're making me stressed out.
And they played the clip back. And
me.
the reason why she started crying is because she was gonna have another baby again. Because she was like, I gotta do this again because he wants a boy.
Yeah.
She don't have another.
But she know her husband truly wants a boy, so she's trying to satisfy her husband because he
do whatever the fuck that man wants.
But he takes care of her.
Please.
He
takes care of her financially. She's a fucking brand ambassador.
But she's a brand ambassador about herself.
She ain't that much.
No, because she can't get on Christina's deals.
So that's why I say he taking care of her. Get that man.
She can't get on Christina's deals, and they have different visions. Even though she looks like a copycat.
So, but if she gets pregnant again the third time, it's a girl. Then what?
She gonna be crying.
She gonna be crying.
She's gonna be crying again.
They might
as
well just petri dish
They should do IVF.
Petri dish it.
The boy.
No, then she'll be pissed off because she get pregnant with 2 of them motherfuckers.
No. They ain't gotta put 2 in there. Just put 1.
No, but you can't control the mutation, right? Can't you?
You can control how many eggs they put in.
But IVF, you can have multiples, ain't it?
Only if they put in more than 1 egg. See, they do more than 1 because it's a possibility that it may not go through.
Right.
So that's how sometimes people fuck around and end up pregnant with twins.
Yeah,
but if you just say no, just put 1 in there, and if it don't work, that's
she
okay.
She gotta hire a fucking surrogate.
She
think pregnancy.
She should do that.
You
simply keep being pregnant.
They already hiring an au pair.
Who?
An au pair.
The fuck that?
Or what do you call it? Isn't that what they call it? An au pair. Russia.
Yes. Yeah, that is what they call it.
An au pair. Somebody that come and stay
word.
With them and be
it's
a nanny.
A nurse, a home nanny.
Okay.
But they call it that.
Au pair.
They got some different words.
Au pair.
They trying to be cute with that child. Fucking, you got a nanny.
I'm gonna hire me one of them.
A nanny.
Or au pair.
Well, where'd you go get that? Where you gonna get them from?
I just want to do it.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you to spell it.
Au
pair. P-A-I-R.
Sound like some French shit.
It is.
That what it is.
That is for real.
Speaking of shit that never ever met.
Now that's some true.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say it's some true fuckery. It's just crazy.
Well, we already got one
online before.
We got one couple already. No, Mr. Rain. That's Tatiana and Cavassier. First of all, the fact that his mama named him Cavassier just lets you know that
he's full of shit.
He's full of shit anyway.
This man lying about having a whole baby. He got a 6-month-old and ain't said a word.
Oh.
Everybody in the house know except for
Oh, no, that's wrong. That's not the one that left then. Hold on. Irvin and Alicia.
I'm going to say Irvin.
My bad. Irvin and Alicia.
Now, they left. They needed to because Alicia is crazy and Irvin is right along with her because he was petty.
Now,
I was with him the whole time.
Everybody in America was with him the whole time until he decided that he wanted a reaction out of her. So he wanted to talk to her about his ex. And tell her, I would rather be friends, but I don't want to be friends with you.
He told her basically that
so
2 days or the day before they started the show or a day before he was leaving to take his flight to go to where they're going to be staying at, the ex-girlfriend reached out to him. Come to find out the ex-girlfriend didn't reach out to him. She left a comment on somebody's picture and he saw it.
She liked the picture of him and his sister. Now, when that nigga told that story in the kitchen,
he don't want to start shit, huh?
When he watched this show back,
I know he would be like, yeah, I was paid.
He think that the dudes was crying because of the story that he was telling. These motherfuckers was crying, laughing at him. And they was trying to keep their shit together because all the couples was in the kitchen. This nigga come in and was like, yes, I took it as a sign. I took it as a sign from God. No, emotionally mature.
And I just, I missed her, and it was the best relationship that I had ever had.
Her emotional maturity allowed him to come on the show. I said, he need to go look up emotional maturity.
You might not know the definition.
He don't have it.
He was trying to say that she was smart enough to say, well, go ahead and sow your oats with the new girl and let me know if it work out. That's what he was trying to say. That's what I took it as.
He just never got that out. And he decided to nitpick.
So, he decided, but in his defense, the whole time, she was nitpicking.
Yeah.
Nitpicking. and nitpicking.
And then she looking for something else.
So both of y'all about
she looking for something else. And take Holy Spirit, cleanse this energy.
Yeah, she's
in
like
Jesus
she
name.
has an autoimmune.
Say in Jesus' name one more fucking.
But she keep on using God. Okay,
and he said that she weaponizes her sickness,
disability too, as a reason to basically be a bitch.
And he couldn't get with that shit.
She keep on.
But yeah. Cavassier and
Tatiana.
Yes. So we can go back to them.
He's faking like he's a vegan.
Yeah.
So now, if he's lying about that small
you
thing,
faking like you're a vegan in the house.
Or faking like he's interested in being a vegan.
So is she a vegan?
He wasn't
a vegan? She a vegan?
She's vegan, and he told her that he was interested in exploring that lifestyle.
That's all you had to say is I'm interested.
He wanted her.
She did not want him.
She didn't want him to be a vegan.
She told him you don't have to be a vegan.
You don't have to do that to appease me. But he was like,
immediately
I would.
Immediately. That's all you had to say.
This nigga is going around to other housemates asking them to make him fucking sandwiches, and they're eating it like he's a prisoner. Like he ain't never tasted bacon before in his life.
He like, I don't do that all the time. I'm trying to change my life for her.
And he hiding the baby.
The 6-month-old baby. Now, he ain't the only person that hid the baby, because there was another couple, Chris and Charlie. Or is it Charlie and Jared? Charlie and Jared.
Now, they both hid kids from each other. Charlie hid 3 kids. Jared hid 1 kid. So instead of them thinking,
so either way,
instead of them thinking between the 2 of them, they were gonna have 2 kids. They ended up with 6. And Jared ain't feeling that shit.
Well, not even them having 2 kids. It would have been 3 because he has 2. Well, no lies.
She ain't know about the second one.
That's right. She didn't know. So this is how that story. Let me tell you how they did. So they come on the show. This is episode 1. Okay, they come on the show. They show the casting video where she says she had a secret. She stands up. This bitch is 8 months pregnant, full belly.
That's not a fucking secret.
She had this baby a month before they went on the show. So she's like, I gotta.
She's on the show pumping.
So he's like, I gotta tell her a secret. So she and him have their first date. Then she's like, I just gotta let you know, I was scared to tell you, but I have a baby.
No,
it's a 1 month.
No, he probably like, no. Who thank God?
She said that
you was doing your own thing, so I kind of did my own thing. She fucked around and had a one
night. These bitches out here in reality land don't believe in fucking condoms.
I know he was probably happy to like,
he was.
At least I ain't the only one with a secret.
That part. He said her telling me her secret made it so much easier
for me to tell mine. And he was like, I couldn't be mad at the fact that you had a baby, but nigga, her 5 and her 7-year-old that she didn't tell him about.
That part. So after he tells her, well, I can't be mad at you because I got a baby too. Yeah. She says, oh, you got a baby? Well, okay. I also got a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. So I don't I don't have just the 12-year-old and the newborn that you just found out about, because she knew she had a 12-year-old. And he just found out about the newborn. So she said, I got 2 more. They equal 4.
That's 4.
She got 4 kids by herself.
And he said, damn, 6 kids?
Y'all can't never have a baby together.
So I'm going to stay on the show so I can smash.
That part. Because that's the kicker.
I've been waiting to hunch. They've been dating for 4.5 years.
And they keep on messing with each other. They gonna do something together.
They've already messed with each other in person until now.
That's why it's called Never Ever Met.
He was gonna continue to play the gentleman role until he got up in the roles.
But I'm saying he gonna get up in them roles, and he already got kids over there. She already got kids over here. If they keep on doing it, they're gonna have a baby together.
Well,
I hope they use a condom.
Maybe they protect him. I'm pretty sure he probably did, knowing that she had a baby a month ago, because that means she extra fertile.
Kiki and Brandon.
Okay, they have been bickering since day one too,
but
it's over some of her actions.
Kiki
and some
is
of him
holding
trying to
a
be
secret
controlled. That she has been what she was still dating.
That she had a boyfriend for up to
8 years.
She just broke up with him for 4 months.
They've been broken up for 4 months, but they were together for 8 years altogether.
But she been with this dude for 4 years. And then she was heartbroken.
So you was cheating.
This the part that threw me for a fucking loop. It took me on the loop to loop.
Mm-hmm.
You know them curl cells that came to me. I was on that bitch spinning around and around. I couldn't come up.
Around we go.
Because what she said was,
he ruined her fantasy. The
ex had infidelity on her, and that's why they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, what the fuck was you doing for 4 out of 8 years?
You was cheating too.
Right, you was cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You got a whole nigga. You on national fucking
baby.
television with a whole nigga.
Cheating.
But I guess she felt like because they had never
No
met
wonder
in person,
she been drinking.
and it was virtual.
I don't give a fuck. She was in a committed relationship with this nigga.
Ain't cheating because they ain't in a relationship.
No, motherfucker. She was emotionally invested.
I know.
In this nigga.
I'm being an asshole.
Yeah,
because
in her mind, do you love me? She love neither one of y'all motherfuckers. She love herself.
She her cake and eat it too. That's all she
love herself the way she be drinking and don't think that it's drinking.
Oh, she don't think she alcoholic.
She don't think that he has a problem with it because he had grew up with some alcoholic parents,
right?
And it's a trigger for him. So
so you
projected some on her, kind of, because he told her like you can't be drinking, like you shouldn't be drinking that much, etc. So that's what a lot of their arguing.
And my thing is, he didn't say you can't drink, just don't drink.
Well, the problem was she told him she won't drink
that day,
and she started drinking.
She was drinking wine. She said, "But it's wine.
It's still alcohol.
It's still alcohol."
That part. So when they went to the counselor, the counselor had to bring it to her attention that if you have more than 4 drinks, that's what they consider to be a binge drinker or basically an alcoholic.
Yeah.
If you have more than 4 drinks, and she be having way more than 4 drinks.
So I just want to let y'all know, 4 drinks, alcoholic status. So 4. Just put some extra
evaluate your
1,
life.
2, and 3.
Put some extra juice in y'all shots.
No. Put some extra liquor in there.
That ain't gonna help the binge.
What the hell? That's
you said 4 drinks, so instead of doing like 1 or 2 shots in one, you do 4 shots in this one, 4 shots in that one. That way that you ain't binging by the time.
Bitch, you the binge.
Well, you on the flow. You on the flow at that point.
And 1 drink, 4 shots in 1 drink. You trying to die?
You never heard of a motorcycle?
No, I don't want to ride it. Right? I don't want to ride it. No, I don't.
It's not a fun ride.
No, I don't want to ride it.
So yes, they are finding out whether they are compatible, but she's holding it a secret, so it's kind of keeping her guarded from showing who she really is. So do they need me
to tell them they not?
I know that they're not, but he is trying his hardest. I give it to him. He's putting in effort like I've never seen effort before, and she is just.
Cinco and Jay been riding this quiet way.
Who is that?
Oh, she only know.
See,
that's a good thing.
Is that the basketball team?
Yes, it is. And they don't have nothing going on. They don't have nothing going on. They literally just
play basketball together.
They're quiet.
They play basketball together.
Yeah, just out the way.
They're in the group conversations, but they're not in the midst of the drama when the group conversations come around.
They play basketball together.
But next episode, it'll like it's gonna be something.
Yeah, they're gonna get.
He gonna be mad.
Mm-hmm. I did see that. I'm interested to see how this gonna play.
Then
you got Ty and Brittany.
Yeah, it's
I like Ty. He don't bite his tongue. Brittany kind of got on my nerves a little bit because I feel like she was expecting too much from him.
He read the fuck out of her didn't give a fuck.
He didn't have to do that in front of everybody. He probably could have pulled her to the side and said, "Like, I don't like how you did, etc., etc." Because she wanted him to go inside and get her a drink, and he did not say that he wasn't going to do it. He just said, "Hold on, let me take care of what I was doing." And because he didn't prioritize her first over everything else that he was doing, she felt some type of way and made a slick remark. He heard her and he read her in front of everybody.
She was like, "I can hear you." And he was like,
he was talking to
and I don't care.
Maybe he was talking about her to the nigga next to him, like, because she think I'm just supposed to stop doing what I'm doing. She was like, "I can hear you, and I don't give a fuck." I'll tell
like
you
I said.
But
she doesn't like the fact that he jokes all the time. But I don't think that any scene that I've seen him in that he was joking at an inappropriate moment.
Yeah, he's joking.
Like they was doing a couple massages, and he was like, he tried to do a massage on her like that.
Okay.
And she didn't want it or some shit like he said, and then he started laughing.
Non-related to what we're talking about right now. Why am I just now noticing that you got a square and a circle on them?
Is that why you keep leaning back and forth?
Wait, now you just realized that.
Am I tripping? Please do it. Just close up. Do a close up.
Yeah, do a close up. They gotta see.
Okay, now back to the show.
Yeah, but that's so fucking ignorant, bro. But yeah, so these shows, man, I don't think from that show, from Never Ever Met, right?
Who do you think is gonna last?
Who do you think is gonna last?
The quiet ones.
I think
you said the quiet one.
The ones that shut.
Yeah, the basketball couple. I think they may last,
You
depending on
the
what
basketball couple,
type
but
of
I can't call him Anita.
What I said was true. They did play basketball.
And what I said was true too. He act like Anita, not Anthony. Can't he argue with me?
I can't point taken.
I think Charlie and Gerard are gonna break up.
Yeah, once she sees,
Jared.
I think they're gonna make it all for the show together, but I think that they're gonna break up once the show airs.
I don't think he leaving.
So when they do the update,
the crazy part is he said they have the same chemistry that they have over the internet, online dating, in person. Like the chemistry is fire.
It's just that he don't want to.
The sex was fine and all that. It's the fact that even though her house accommodates 6 kids,
he don't want 6 kids. That's too many kids financially.
Kiki and Brandon,
I don't think they're gonna make it.
One.
I think once she tells,
I was about to say, once she tell him that secret, he gonna be like, "Bitch, fuck you. You only been faithful to me for 4 months.
For 4 months, that's all I got. 4 months
out of 4 years.
That ain't shit.
Yeah, Kavasi and Tatiana not gonna last.
No, she gonna leave his ass as soon as she find out about that baby. She's gone because he already on thin ice, and
just
he just
keep lying about the
playing with fucking fire.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
Brittany and Ty.
I think they have.
I have a chance to make
they have
it.
Hope.
Yeah.
I think if they do what they did in the last episode, where they actually sat down and communicated what their issues were and came to a common medium, I think they could be okay.
Alexis and Chris.
Okay, so I don't really have too much about them at this time to say whether or not they're gonna make it.
If she changes her control issues,
then I can see them.
He said he's starting to see different things about her. He's not feeling. He talks like somebody famous.
He talks like a grandpa.
He talks like somebody famous. And when I find out who the fuck he talk like, I'm gonna rename his ass.
You know who he kind of sound like? The dude, his name Lakeith Stanford. The one that was in Atlanta.
I don't know Lakeith.
He was in Lakeith. Did you ever watch the show Atlanta?
No.
Okay. He was in. It was this movie that came out where he was like a telecommunicator or something, and he would turn on a white voice.
No.
I'm gonna find you his picture.
Okay.
But that's who he kind of talks like. When you see his face, you gonna know him.
Yeah. We said Brittany, Cinco, and Jay. As of right now, I would say they're gonna make it.
If we're going off of just up until now, yes, I really don't have enough information to say whether or not they're going to be successful. I think I need to see more. Show me more, because right now they're too quiet. They're Casper.
Well,
you don't see them.
Yeah, they're not giving us enough.
They're on my deal.
Well, all of us did it though.
That'll be some idea.
But yeah, so that's a wrap on our reality check-in. Episode 1. You know, hope y'all cup is full because mine's is full. What you
full as fuck.
Yes, and we still got more shows to come. So on episode 2, we will cover the shows that have ended, but we will cover them briefly. We'll go through like Baddies,
Midwest. Baddies Africa starts next week,
and yes, Baddies going wild as well. So
yeah, so we'll cut into those as well to kind of give you a little feedback because we're going to be covering all of these shows. So we want to give you like a little glimpse into our perspective on every single show. Mm-hmm. So tell them where to find you at, Tito.
All right, so you can follow me on Instagram at go.shorty. Follow me on TikTok at Tito Gang with 2 G's. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Tito TV.
Okay, Rashay?
You can find me on Instagram. It's called Rashay's World because it's all about me. I be living it,
She gets on my nerves. Well, you can find me on Instagram at mztink.rawtalent. You can find me on TikTok at TinkNation1. You can find me on YouTube at Raw Talent LLC EST 2019, and you can also find me at www.rawtalentllc.com. Peace.
Bye.
Bitch, do you not remember? Bitch, you must have forget. Have you even read a Bible? I won't drag her ass. I'm gonna take her ass through there. She come at me wrong. You better stop around before God strike your ass down.
I don't know where we went wrong.
That's your mother. Your mother, your ugly ass mama. So you ought to know it when you see it. Okay. I want to do whatever these bitches want to do. And whatever they don't want to do, I want to do.
I ain't never in my feelings. A nigga never catch me slipping. I'm like, bitch, we outside tonight.
Oh, God.
Bitch, we outside tonight. Natalie Nunn. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Hurry up, bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Yeah, yeah. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that ugly bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. Oh, God. Yeah. Daddy Nunn. Baddie shot a clock, ho.
Bitch, do you not remember? Bitch, you must have forgot.